Ahoy, Hugh from YOTSPACE Super Yacht Voyages here. Very pleased today to be sitting here with Trenton Gay from the Gold Coast City Marina. Trenton, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So we've just got a few questions for you in relation to the industry in total. First of all, obviously being the CEO of the Gold Coast City Marina, the marina itself, what role does that play within the industry?
Gold Coast City Marina has been operating now for 21 years. And when we put the marina together back in the early 2000s, it was the idea was to bring the industry together, and so we made it like a shopping centre for the boating community, so that we brought the trades on site together, so they didn't have to bring, go find people to come back and do work from another position. So that when they came to the marina, everyone was on site. They could get them to easily access the boat and get more work done in a quicker time.
Fantastic. Sounds like a great idea. So obviously sounds like you've been in the industry for quite a while. What are some of the changes that you've seen over the last few years within the industry?
We're really seeing a rapid growth at the moment, but obviously over the years, the size of vessels that people are owning is growing, and people's needs on boats is changing. But the biggest thing is the size of vessels. So whereas an average ownership boat 20 years ago was a 50-footer, it's now probably an 80-footer.
Okay.
And that's what we're seeing, but also it's the changes that are bringing in the new super yachts, whereas we used to be a lot of 35-metre vessels in Australia.
Yes. We're
now looking at 55 metres as a lot of the norm.
Okay, fantastic. So I guess my next question was, looking forward, what do you see as the future of the industry? I presume it's going to be something along the lines of the larger vessels as they continue to come in, is that correct?
And will, and we're seeing, because we're seeing the South Pacific is seen as a very safe destination, and more owners of super yachts they're intrepid and they want to travel further afield.
Yes.
So we're seeing bigger boats come down, but with owners who want to be on board and spend more time in the region. And so we've got as a nation is grow our facilities to cater for them, because we are going to have 100+ metre boats turning up here on a regular basis in the years to come.
Okay, fantastic. So with that in mind, I presume you're probably seeing a few of the Australian owners starting to bring their boats back to Australia at the moment.
Yeah.
And if you're starting to see that, why would you suggest that they look to bring their boats to yourself at the Gold Coast City Marina?
Yeah, you're right, they are going back, because obviously when they can't travel abroad, they're going to be using here. And people do take some time to spend, travel the region.
Yeah.
We're fortunate in Australia where you can sail around Australia for years on end without we can see different things.
Yeah.
But the offering that we provide at Gold Coast City Marina is completely different to anyone else, in that we give you the choice and the unparalleled options of getting the best trades to look after you and get you back on the water fast. And that's one of the things that we pride ourselves on, actually being able to get boats back out there and on the water, up north, in the reef, wherever it is, back down to Sydney, faster than any other place.
Fantastic. So as the Gold Coast as a whole, obviously I'm hearing from yourself that you're prepared, you've got everything ready to go for these larger yachts. Gold Coast as a whole, do you think that they're ready at this stage for the added size of boats and also the influx of people coming to this destination to be on super yachts?
Things are changing rapidly at the moment. Obviously, with Southport Yacht Club has got a new berth, a larger berth going in, which will cater for the bigger vessels. There's another approval has come through for the spit, which will be for super yachts as well. So we're on the right track at the moment.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of work to be done, but the steps are in train, and we can. I think we can do. We're going to be able to handle it. We're dealing with a lot bigger boats now. We're dealing with 70-metre boats regularly in our facility, and we just need the rest of as long as the government gets behind us and supports us, we can do it.
Fantastic. Sounds good. Sounds like everything's on track here for the Gold Coast. We've got fantastic beaches and destinations here for super yachts to come in. So it sounds like everything's heading in the right direction for you. Thank you very much for spending your time with us today, Trent. Do you have anything else any other insight you can give us into the industry or Gold Coast City Marina itself?
One of the things about especially with visiting vessels is that we don't. It is about the crew, captain and crew on board. They ultimately a lot of the time they make the decision of where they go, and that's where we are fortunate, because the Gold Coast is a great place for the crew and captain locals to hang out. And that's why one of our lines, we've sort of twisted on service paradise. We're service paradise. But that's it. They come down here, and the crew, if they've got to get work done, they've got the ability, because they are water people. They still want to be around the water, even though they want a boat every day. But they'll get up and they want to go surfing in the morning. But the beautiful thing about our city here is we've got the hinterland behind, so they can be surfing in the morning and bushwalking in the rainforest in the afternoon.
Absolutely.
You can't do that everywhere else.
No, you can't. Very unique here. So thank you very much for your time today, Trent. Really, really appreciate it. We look forward to catching up again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.